Hi my friends, this is Jody Renshaw from the Thrifty Pigeon and Studio 36. It is midnight here. It is close to midnight here. And I have tried to do this video. I've started and stopped it at the very least 10 times. 10 times. Because the dogs decided they wanted to play for a good hour or so. And then when they calmed down a little bit, this little puppy here decided he was going to poop on camera. So I had to clean that up. And then one time my husband came walking downstairs, not knowing I was videotaping, and so he was talking to me. And yeah, the house isn't that quiet around here, close to midnight. So I have a lot to show you. I don't know if I can do it all in one video, so we'll see what happens. And maybe I'll sprinkle in some stories because some of you have told me you like that just as much as I like going to other people's channels and hearing their stories when they show their hauls. So yeah, let's get into it. Nice to see you. Thank you all for being here. I want to say a special hello to Kathy. She is someone who I think watches me on her phone, and she's not able to comment. She writes me emails, and I really appreciate her. So I want her to know that I'm thinking of her, and thank you for watching. And hello to everyone else, of course. I love you guys, and I'm really thankful that you're here just to see my goodies. If there's anything that you see in this haul that you want for your own home, for your own life, email me and we can make that happen. So I keep my prices pretty darn low, and I have for the past week or two been using Pirate Ship, so that my shipping has gotten much lower too. And I'm still working on other ways to decrease shipping costs because apparently there are lots of tips and tricks. So thank you all for helping me with that because a lot of you have been doing that. Okay, so I'll show you one of my favorite things right away that I'm keeping. I found this lady at the Catholic thrift store. Isn't she amazing? If you've been here before, you know I love human bodies, and hers is lovely. I have almost life-size ones of these statues like this, 3 of them in my backyard. I inherited them from my father-in-law, who also really appreciated the female form, and not in a creepy way. So he, when he passed, of course he left them to his wife, and then when she passed, it's one of the things that my husband got from the estate that was shared among his siblings. So I literally think we have maybe this exact lady outside. My husband wanted me to check to see if she's the same figure as one of the ones we have out there. One of our statues out there is missing a head. She fell before we even got her, and her head came off. But her body is still out there. So I love them. I love the ones out there, and I'm going to put this one in my office. She's just gorgeous, and I love that she looks so worn. And I wonder who donated her and why. But she was $1. $1. $1 that made me so happy to spend. And I got some mugs, quite a few mugs, because I do have an upcoming mug sale. And all my mugs are $6 to $8, I believe, for resale. And I got both some modern ones and some vintage ones. I have a whole bunch ready to make that video, the static sale video for you guys. But these are some new ones that you haven't seen yet. So this one is Namaste in bed with my dog. nah, must stay in bed with my dog. And it's a French bulldog. And then inside it says Bulldog Mama. So that's really sweet. This is more modern. But you should never have boring mugs. I'm a huge advocate for fun mugs. And this one is, oh, I still have the sticker on, so I'm not sure who the maker is, but this is definitely vintage. And no, I don't see a maker on the bottom, but this strawberry, wild strawberry mug, and it's just got the illustrations on one side. So this is a left-handed mug. Unless you want to see it, and then it's a right-handed mug. Reminds me of strawberry shortcake. The cartoon or the food. And then I love roses, so I might keep this one. This is from Grace's Teaware, which I have a lot of their stuff. I don't know much about them. I know it's made in China. I know it's modern. Some of it's collectible, but I just, gorgeous roses. Absolutely beautiful roses. And this is nice and big. I like this one a lot because it's big. Oh, here comes my cat. Oh, I thought you'd be able to see his tail. Well, you can see the shadow of his tail. When I come downstairs sometimes from the upstairs and he's been on the table, he'll just flick everything off the table, so I have to be really careful. He's naughty. That's Sherman, if you've not met him before. Then look at this. This again is modern, but look at this peacock. Oh my gosh, and it's on both sides. So I was on a chat. Oh, what channel was that? It was on Mid-Century Wasted's channel, Jamie. She had a live haul with two other friends of mine, Gabby and Lilac. And this is from Opal House. And they were telling me that there is a cemetery in California. This should not surprise me at all. I just never thought of it. That has peacocks that roam the grounds. Look, it says Stunner. And I was like, I want to be buried in a cemetery. I don't even want to be buried, so I don't know why I said that. But I said, I want to be buried in a place with peacocks. That's amazing. And then another person in the chat said, hey, in Louisiana, we have a place like that too, with peacocks that roam the grounds. And you could be buried there too. Like that's even closer, right? And of course, this is all just joking. And I said, yeah, okay, all right, I'll look into that. And then he said, you could be buried next to Colonel Sanders. I don't know if you heard me because the dog decided to shake. He said, you could be buried next to Colonel Sanders. And I was like, no, thank you. And then he said, Muhammad Ali? And I said, okay, that's more like it. So apparently both of those places in California and Louisiana are like famous people cemeteries. This one, I love the colors. And again, it's modern. It is huge. This is a big one. Like this is a really big mug. So yeah, I don't know, 20 ounces or something. So this one will be in the sale. I just thought it was really pretty and unique. I feel like the bottom says Crate and Barrel. Nope, it says edible. Not sure who they are. But again, these are modern. So not for some of you, but some of you others. I know like thrifted things that are modern. This one, how is he still going? How is he still going? Literally, I was like, the dogs will be nice and quiet and I can do my haul video. Nope. So this one's vintage, made in England. And it's chickens or chucks. Where do they say chucks? In England or Australia? You guys will know. I love the colors. The blue on white. Okay. I'm sure that's not all of the mugs, but that is all for now. That's all that's in front of me right now. I also found this totem. This was at Goodwill. I think all those mugs were from Salvation Army. And they had just put out new things that day. Oh, I want to be very careful taking this off, and I don't think I am being careful. So they put tape around this to keep the totem in the original box. But I want to see the bottom. The tape isn't doing much for the box. It says, Boma? Oops. Let's take a peek. Oh, made in Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. Isn't that nice? I don't know much about totems at all. I'd like to. It's such a beautiful, I know it's art, but also I know it has a lot to do with spirituality and family and all that kind of thing. So this must be from the native peoples in British Columbia. And it's in the original box. So it looks very vintage, but I'm not certain of any of that. I found this hand painted by Rubens, Japan planter. I'm trying to take the price tag off as I go. Or price tags off as I go. Isn't that pretty? Pastels usually aren't my thing, but I know that a lot of people like the pastels, and yellow is so beautiful. That yellow in particular. And I love everything floral, so yeah, Rubens, Japan. There we go. So this will be probably in a live sale. And then I finally found the Santa I have been searching for. It was Christmas in July at Salvation Army. Oh no, yeah, it was. But this isn't where this is from. Okay, that was weird that I did that. It has a Goodwill sticker still on it, so. I did find a lot of stuff at Salvation Army too, and I'm having a Christmas in July sale with my friend Tammy from Vintage Uprising, Texas, and I believe we're doing that next Friday. So I need to start making a list of all the channels that I'll be on so that I can share that with you guys. This Sunday I'll be on Lilac's channel, Lilac's Vintage Life. I can't wait. Then next Friday I should be on Tammy's channel, and then next Sunday I'll be on Daniel's channel, Tacky as Me. So anyhow, yeah, Christmas in July. This is staying with me. I have been searching for a good Santa like this for at least a couple of years. So he is lovely. He stands right up on the table or wherever. Does he have a maker? I don't know. He's probably just a made in China piece, but he has hot cocoa. But look at his vest. I love his glasses. Ready? There we go. And look at his beard. So yes, and his teddy. I feel like something else must have been hanging off of him, but I don't know. Like, why does he have chains? Maybe this was a watch. I bet you that's what it was. Because it's coming out of his vest. So, yeah, he's staying with me, and I paid a whopping $4. $4. Okay, so you know I love to collect. If you're new here, hello, you don't know this yet. But if you're not, you totally know that I love to collect art, often misfit art, made by other folks that might be so personal that other people just don't buy it, or might be so, odd that other people don't buy it. So I like to rescue it. I call it rescuing misfit art, and otherwise it ends up in the garbage. And did I already say I should have already said, if there's anything you see here that you want, email me. I think I said that. Because sometimes some of you see the misfit art and you immediately write to me, and I love that because I want this stuff to go to good homes. So this, I do not love clowns. I'm not sure how many people do, but I definitely am not a clown person. And this is an etched clown. At first blush, I saw it sitting with all the art, and I didn't, you know, the framed art and that kind of thing at Salvation Army, and I wasn't going to look at it. And then I looked a little closer and I thought, that's handmade. That's etched by somebody. And the great thing is, when I looked at the back, Cindy Boudreau made this in 1969 at Bangor High School in her art class. I'm not sure what the 12 is for. Maybe in 12th grade. Could be. Cindy Boudreau, 1969, Bangor High School in art class. So this needs to be somewhere happy. And this isn't a terrible clown. This is not, I mean, it's a sad clown. But, you know, not really creepy looking. So I had to rescue that. And I'm loving it a little more and more every time I look at it. So it's not staying, though. Clowns don't stay here. But some of you may love clowns. And then this piece, although beautiful, I'm going to try and get the sticker off while I talk to you. It is beautiful, and I think fairly well done. I don't like how the sticker's coming off. I really wish the Goodwill stickers were a little more friendly to the products, because sometimes they're just so sticky that they take paint off, or they rip paper for sure. Okay. So somebody made this cute bird scene, I guess I'll say. But here's the thing. It says on the back, goldfinch and red-bellied woodpecker, which red-bellied woodpeckers are probably, well, definitely in my top 5 favorite birds. But, okay. The flowers coming out of the head of the woodpecker, interesting. Okay, a little bit of Frida Kahlo flowering going there, something. But what is coming out of the goldfinch's head? Is it a party hat? Is it a squid? What is happening there? So I love it. And it can't be hung up though, which is a little sad. It's like a shelf sitter. But yeah, this needs to go to a good home. So think about this one. Think about this one in the clown. Rescue some art. All right, what else? I got a lot of books, and I'm going to try to not show them all at once. But I found this glass, and I hope I'm not being too loud. I need to... So this glass, I was not that sure of. Well, I'm still not that sure of. It looks mid-century by the lines. I'm really afraid to take the tape off. It's holding the two pieces together. Okay. It didn't break anything. I like the way they tape some things, but some things they just really tape awkward. But aren't these pretty? It's like a blush pink. And I just love the lines. I would not think this to be an ashtray at all. It's more of a trinket dish or like hors d'oeuvre dish or something like that. And the lines are just great. I have no idea who made this. So if you know anything about these, I would love to hear it. But it's dark here and I've got two strange lights going on. But so this color isn't showing up very well, but it's a very light blush pink. So I thought some of you might like these. and these will be in a live sale. For eBay, I grabbed doggy diapers. Female dog diapers. I checked the comps on these. There are 3 of them in here, and they sell well, so I'll put these on eBay. They're extra small, so like Chihuahua size. So yeah, dog diapers. Okay. Oh. So I'm sighing, happy sighs, because of the age of the book and the condition and the illustrations. But I have admitted to you before, and I'll admit again, that I am not a lover of The Wizard of Oz. I never have been. But what's funny is, oh, good, I have them on top of each other. So these are, this one's illustrated by Evelyn Koppelman, if I'm saying that right. It's an ex-library book. It's in excellent condition. I love that it still has the card in it with the names of the students who took it out. Students or patrons. The last time it was taken out was 2011, actually. Not bad. But this was made in, the copyright I know is in the 60s. No, it's earlier than that, 1956. And it looks like it was added to the school. It was a school library book in 1967. So at the very least, this is, or most, this is from 1967. So it's Illustrated Junior Library. But right next to it was the updated version with the exact same illustrations in it. So this is the updated version from 1994. So it is the same exact book, same exact illustrator, not the same exact cover. And I thought that was really neat. They were right next to each other, but this one wasn't a library book, so I'm not sure why it was with that one. Maybe the person who donated these just loved The Wizard of Oz and owned this because they bought it at some kind of a thrift store or yard sale or something, and then, or at the library sale, and then also had the more modern copy. So I don't know if I'll put these 2 together. You guys tell me. They'll be in a live sale, I'm sure, or they'll be up on my website, which is thethriftypigeon.com, where I'm only putting up vintage books right now. So these are both considered to be vintage. And this is an Illustrated Junior Library book too. It's just the updated version. Then, oh my gosh, A Treasury of Mother Goose. Look at the colors. Look at the colors. This is 1967. Let me show you. Oh, these illustrations are gorgeous. And then some pages aren't colored, aren't in color. Oh, let me be right back because we're running out of time. Okay, my camera only records 25 minutes at a time. So I consistently have to check, which is partly why I'm always looking over there. But yes, these are beautiful. They almost look like they were colored, like crayon colored. But really, it's the cover that just blew my mind. Look at those colors together. Oh my gosh. I just clench my teeth when something is so beautiful. So, yeah. So that'll be in a live sale, I believe, or on my website, but probably in a live sale. And this cat wants to throw everything off. I'll show you a few more books. Oh, well actually, I bought this for my house. Look at that. So boho. It can go any way you want. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. So this is going to go up somewhere in my living room, I think. Somewhere in this room. And is very, very me. Okay, running out of room over here. Ooh, Cinderella. Okay. Look at this Cinderella. So I had never seen Cinderella illustrated like this with black hair. This is Oxford University Press. I believe the back is where it said, yes, the back says 1988. So she had black hair. Oh, no, kitty. No, 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 no. And let me see. Oh, look. Look at how rich the colors are. And it's in such great condition. Oh, wait, that's the fairy godmother? Okay, okay, okay. So that's the fairy godmother. And that's Cinderella. Such a different interpretation of Cinderella. I might have to keep this one. I like when fairy tales have a different spin on them from what you originally thought. There's the evil stepmother in red and Cinderella. That is a very different interpretation of Cinderella. And look at the interpretation of the prince. His skin's a little darker too. He's not blonde. Look at the colors. Oh. So I love that. Oh, it was made in the UK. Oh, Oxford. Yeah, I said that. Okay. Then a golden book, Lady and the Tramp, the large golden books. You know I love collecting these. This is, they're called a big golden book, and this one's 1988 and in perfect condition. So probably going in a sale. I've sold the Peter Pan one, Snow White, Alice in Wonderland, and I just found this one. So. Then I love to read Christmas books at Christmas time on my YouTube channel as a countdown to Christmas. And so I do 24 stories, so counting December 1st through Christmas Eve. And each year I try to read different ones. And I found this from Hawaii, the number one day of Christmas. And I got really excited, the Hawaiian version of the 12 Days of Christmas, because I like to show different cultures in what I read to kids and to adults. And so I was super excited. Oh, I just noticed what was written in here. To Seth and Aubrey, 2013, Merry Christmas Forever. Warmest aloha, your Hawaiian Hani, Hania, Nana and Papa Wilkinson, XXOOXO. So I thought of reading this. Like, I read through it and thought, oh my gosh, this story is so great. But you have to know how to speak in a Hawaiian dialect, and I do not want to do that and screw that up. So it's written, let me see if I can find you an example. And this was 1994. Okay. So if you look here, I would not do that justice, and it would be terrible of me, I think. I mean, I'll show you what I mean, not because I want to screw this up, but Numba tree day of Christmas, my tutu gave to me tree dried squid, 2 coconut, and without the D, and 1 mina bird and 1 papaya tree. So I feel like you have to read this understanding Hawaiian dialect. So I'm asking you guys, if you know anybody who would like to read this for my channel, who is Hawaiian, please let me know if they would be interested, because I would love to have this book on my channel, but I don't want to be disrespectful. That's the word I've been searching for all along. I do not want to be disrespectful. So I don't think I should be the one to read it. And yeah, so there's that. Then, you know I love my melamine so much. So I got these from Opal House. I've already sold a set of these on eBay and they sold really well. I'm telling you, melamine always does well for me. I love it myself, so I don't mind peddling it because melamine is just fantastic. So I will put these on eBay. Then, I have never seen these kiddos before. Who are the Tuckers? The back says, it's Tucker time. Time for fun, time for excitement, time for picnics, parties, vacation trips, adventures, even mysteries. Ready? Then get set and go straight to the first page of this book, when you'll meet Mother and Father Tucker, Tina, Mary, Terry, Penny, Tom, funny old Toby the dog, and battle-scarred Sugar the cat. Now I need to meet Sugar the cat. Something exciting is always happening at their house, so after you've met them, keep watching for all the other stories about the wonderful, fun-loving Tuckers. Let's see, what year? Ooh, Merry Christmas, Judy, 1964. And let's see when this was printed. 1963 by the Whitman Publishing Company. That's just a nice, I love the way these books feel. That is a nice feel. And then to keep with books for just a little bit, I got this Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. I hit jackpot with vintage books. Oh, wait till you see this other book I found at Goodwill. It is 119 years old and it looks beautiful. So this is a Once Upon a Storytime series, 1988. I'm loving the faces of the dwarves. It's just the illustrations in these old books that I love so much. So very much. I mean, you could frame some of these because they don't have words on them, too. Oh, look at that. So that was a nice find and in good condition. Also is in pounds, so probably printed in Britain. Then a Maurice Sendak. This is a little more modern, I believe, but I am a sucker for a Maurice Sendak book. Oh, I don't have a copyright. 1990, so still considered vintage. The pages just feel so nice. The book feels so nice. Look at these two. I want to know about them. I'm going to read about them. Look at that lady. I want her to be my friend. Oh, she's on the front too. I want her to be my friend. So, I don't know. This might go on the website after I read it. Then, oh, I gotta be careful about how I take this off. Taking stickers off of the paper. Oh my gosh, what is the word? You know. Okay. I'm not gonna do that right now because I'm making it worse. A golden book, of course, and I'll probably use this one to make a journal. The baby animals one. I loved this one growing up. By Garth Williams. Look at the owl in the back. The babies in here are so sweet. Look at the babies. So this one I'll make into a journal. And then, getting away from books altogether, I found a Canco tray. Just says trademark American Canco for beer that I'm not sure I've ever seen before. Schaefer beer, the F&M Schaefer Brewing Company in Brooklyn, New York, and Albany, New York. Oh, inside there's a saying, "Our hand has never lost its skill. Established 1842, America's oldest lager beer." I did not know that. So I have a tray like this. You might have seen, I think you saw it, is it Exxon or Citgo Tiger? Something like that. So this will go in a live sale for somebody who collects these trays, these tin trays. I think it's in great condition. I mean, it has a flaw, a scratch, but oh my gosh, these things always have scratches. Am I right? Am I right? All right, I'm going to pause you while I grab some more things to show you. One moment. Okay, I got more stuff to show you. So this is kind of funny. I found this. I keep making fun of it. It's, oh gosh, it has hair all over it because the cat flicked it on the floor and was playing with it. A lady's mate. This is a measuring tape for a lady because it would be really, really hard for us to hold, you know, the regular measuring tape. You know, the one that's like twice this size. That'd be hard for us ladies to hold. So they had to make us a special one, I'm guessing in the 80s. So, because, you know, delicate. So that's my lady tape. So I tell Halise that I'm looking, you know, I need my lady tape. Don't give me that big honkin' man tape. I cannot handle it. Need my lady mate. My lady tape. Okay, ready? So this next set of goodies, I paid up for like almost like antique store price at Goodwill, but it had to be done. It had to be done. So, okay, first is the coffee grounds holder. Still has good cork. I want you to see that face. Oh, why am I shaking? Because it's late at night and I'm drinking coffee. I'm drinking coffee, coffee owl. I'm sure you're proud of me. And the spoon goes right in here. I don't think there's a maker's mark, but this is only part of the set, okay? You have the creamer. Okay, still no maker's mark. And then, wait for it. You know it's coming. The sugar. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. Still no maker's mark. So, and a spoon can go in here too. I don't know if they came with spoons, but does that really matter? Look at these. Look at these owls. Who could resist these owls? Not me. I think they had just put them out and I was like, at Goodwill. And one of the sweet ladies who works there, she's like, "Oh, I knew you'd like those. I was hoping you'd see those." And then she said, "You got the owl mug the other day." And I said, "Yeah, how did you even remember that?" So these will go in a live sale. And maybe even this weekend. Maybe this weekend. Maybe with Lilac on Sunday. Then I got this bag, which is so me, and I need a new purse so badly, and I like the length, only to discover that it is a Vera Bradley, which I'm not a Vera Bradley person that I know of, and this wouldn't have struck me as Vera Bradley, but yeah, I love it. Vera. Now, this should have struck me as a Vera Bradley, right? It should have. But But yes, I love it. So that is my new purse, and it was $3. Oh, there goes my lighting a little bit. $3. That does look kind of Vera Bradley. Who am I thinking of that it doesn't look like? I don't know. Let's move on. So this sweetheart is probably very modern. I mean, she looks not like she's not been sitting around for very long. But I had to have her because she is adorable. I assume her to be an Asian child. I'm not exactly sure what the headdress is. I'd love to learn more. I'm not exactly sure what she's holding. Maybe yarn? I'm not sure of this symbolism, I guess. But I just had to have her. I don't think I'm keeping her. I'll learn a little bit more about her and pass her on to someone else. Obviously it's a kimono, so I know her to be Asian, I believe. So that's all I know. That's all I know. And that she's adorable. Then I found this handcrafted Otagiri Original Japan bud vase. And a lot of you find Otagiri a lot of you thrifters who might be watching this. I don't. I can't spot it like some of you can. And I don't know how collectible Otagiri is. I know some people love it and collect it, and, you know, other people don't. But it still has the tag on it, so it was just sitting there saying, buy me. And then, arg me matey. There be shark-infested waters here. I love sharks. Did you guys know that? I love sharks so much. So, yeah. Just a hand-carved pirate. Because who doesn't love a good hand-carved pirate? I love him. Love his peg leg. And look at this nice cookbook. This is, it looks, you know, it feels like it was never opened. 1977. Truly, like, if I open it, I'm the one bending the spine. So let me see if I can, oh my goodness. Look at these cakes. I'm not going to bend it open very far. So yeah, I'll put this in some kind of live sale or as a giveaway. I gave away some cookbooks before. I can do it again. I can do it again. I found an Etsy candle for me. I just realized when I opened it that it was Etsy, and it's Pike Place Market, Washington, Wicks. So I've always wanted to go to Pike's Place. If you don't know what that is, check it out. I saw it on the Travel Channel, like fishermen throwing fish back and forth to customers, and like it's a thing where you, well, some of you are from Washington. You'll tell people. You'll write in the comments. But yeah, it's a thing where like you order a fish. Like, yeah, I'll take a halibut. Wait, why am I talking like I'm from Boston? I'll take a halibut. Where's that Jersey? I don't even know. And then they throw it at you. And then they, well, no, I'm sorry. They don't throw it at you. Hold on. They throw it at the person who wraps it up for you. And then they wrap it up for you, and then they throw it at you, I think. Like, not at you. Like, it's playful. So, I want to go there. And if you could smell this, it does not smell like fish. It smells like rainbows and butterflies. Yeah, it was $1. And it's Etsy, so it was probably a good $15, $20 new. So another book, An Elephant is Not a Cat. Guys, listen. In case you didn't know, I'm here to tell you. An elephant is not a cat. My cat, on the other hand, who's right here, by the way. Let me see if I can show him to you. Sherman? My cat is an elephant. So an elephant is not a cat. But my cat, Shermaderm. Oh, He is purring so much right now because he loves to be held. But he is an elephant, so. He gained so much weight during COVID, and we don't understand because he doesn't go outside. Oh, I have so much cat hair on my face now. He doesn't go outside, so it's not like his life changed. And why would we not let our cat out during COVID? Like, it doesn't affect him. But, yeah, he doubled in size. Doubled in size in the past year. So maybe it's because we were home and we fed him more? I don't know. But an elephant is not a cat. And let me find some good... This feels like it's never been opened either. But... illustrations. Guinea hens. I never see guinea hens in a story. That's cool. Look at this person. Where are you? She's running for her life, and I don't know why. I don't know why. So, this... John Green owned this. Wonder if that's the famous author John Green. I love John Green, the author. And 1962. So there you go. And now you know that an elephant is not a cat. Little Lit Strange Stories for Strange Kids. I have so much cat hair on my face right now. I blame you, Sherman. And so I would not normally buy a book like this. It's well, I think it's modern. I mean, but I looked up comps on it because I thought that looks like something that might be worth something. And I was right. I mean, not a ton, but what's the year? 2001. So technically vintage, 20 years old. And I think this is what sold me too. It has Maurice Sendak in it. So it's all like comic form. Oh wait, there are mermaid cats. Mercats. Do you see that? Do you see the mermaid cat? For that alone, this is a must read. Okay. You really did me in, Sherman. Okay, so now I have to pause again and grab some more stuff. And then I have to go to the porch and grab some more stuff. I have a lot of stuff. So, okay, I'm going to wipe some of this stuff off my face. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I'm still rubbing cat hair off my face. So this is for my house, my home decor, because you all know, or you're new here and are just learning, that I am so wild about florals, it is ridiculous. And now you can see the ring light. Now you can see my lighting setup. It's terrible. I know better. The ring light and then just an incandescent light. But look. Oh my gosh. So yeah, living room worthy. Is this better? No. I'll figure this out someday. I'll figure out my nighttime lighting someday. And, alright, these, I have no idea why I bought these. They're popcorn holders, little popcorn holders. I just thought maybe I'd put them in packages for people who like to use paper ephemera. I like putting cute things in packages for you guys. Then I found this marine shells of the Pacific Coast. How's that for a vintage natural history book? And this one is 1973, the year I was born. I looked through the different plates and loved them. So, oh yeah, I still have to show you that 120-year-old book, which has plates in it too. So I figured somebody would love this. A shell collector, or somebody who wants to frame some of these plates. It is a paperback, but a nice solid paperback. I'm so itchy. That was such a mistake. Sherman, that was a mistake. And another vintage cookbook. Nothing too special about this one. No illustrations, but good recipes, I'm sure. Then, this is going in a live sale. Probably my live sale with Daniel. Because if I'm right, he loves this stuff. So I want to bring to his channel things that he loves too, that he appreciates. So this is called Shipwrecked, right? It needs to be cleaned. But isn't that the sweetest? They're just on this tiny little mound that they've probably created and are playing out a scene like they've been shipwrecked. Ah, I love it. The seagulls especially are my favorite. Seagulls and pigeons. Anything that other people might not appreciate, those things are my favorites. Like flowers people call weeds. I'm like, they're beautiful. Why are you going to talk about them like that? And then I love spiders because they kill the yucky bugs that I don't like. And I love seagulls and pigeons because they're everywhere and I can see them. And crows, but people like crows, and ravens they love. And sharks are my absolute favorite. So I like the unlikable creatures and things. Like misfit art. Yeah, that's who I am. If you want to know who I am, that's who I am. But I also love pretty things. And, well, those things are pretty. Sharks are pretty. So, yeah, some doilies. Hand-stitched. This one I found, I think I knew it was hand-stitched because I found a flaw. Maybe it's not the same one, though. I'm not sure. Are those morning glories? I would say they are. And so maybe I'm going to be making mystery boxes soon. And with linens and paper ephemera, maybe some of my personal art, and then doilies. This is for me to go with my Grover, because I love Ernie so much. I'm not one to like collect stuff like this and just have it sit on a shelf, but my Grover has brought me so much joy in my office that I figured I'd give Grover a friend. And this was interesting. The United Nations Women's Guild Cookbook. I had no idea that there was a United Nations Women's Guild. Hear me out though. This was before women were probably allowed in the United Nations. This is 1977. It has a tear on the first page, and then the rest of it is in perfect condition, but it's in that typeset, you know, like it was done by a Quilters Guild, you know. I can't even say that. Fondue bourgeois non. Right there. Pretty sure I said that completely accurately. Fondue bourgeois non. It's from Switzerland. So yeah, these are recipes from all over the world because these ladies are from all over the world. And then I read the very beginning part where it talks about, a group of women from different parts of the world who are or whose husbands are, so they are associated too. So who are or whose husbands are professionally associated with the United Nations. And then it goes on. But I've never seen a cookbook like that. I mean, they didn't even do a paperback. This is fancy guild right here. That is a fancy guild. Then a Rachel Carson book. This is X Library. I didn't look it up, but I don't think I looked it up. But, you know, older photographs of the Rocky Coast. I believe this is the East Coast. I'm almost positive. And there are illustrations too. This is a book that when I was younger and went to the library, I would have sat in a corner and read, because all I did was read books about the ocean, and sometimes still do. What year is this? 1971. It was from the Bangor Public Library, and then it was taken out. Then, more doilies. This one's really cool. I love the square. Or, excuse me, I do know my shapes. Rectangle. I love the rectangles. And then I found for when I go on Daniel's show, a beautiful, how can I get this out? Brooch, of course. Well, that's going to take a hot minute. What do you guys want to talk about? Do you guys wear brooches? And do you know about the whole hashtag bring back the brooch? It's Katie and Daniel. Katie from Vintage and Vinyl and Daniel from Tacky Is Me are really trying hard to bring back the brooch. There we go. So I figured I would put that in Daniel's sale. Oh. And it wanted to focus once. There we go. Twice. So that's made by Amanda Smith. It's a little more modern. The other brooches I got are definitely vintage and really, really cool. I hope I have some in here. There's a book I bought for a friend. I don't want to show her yet. Some fabric, vintage fabric. Look at that blue. You see my cat now rubbing? Yeah. He's gonna make me sneeze. Look at the blue and green. Oh my gosh. See, this is another thing I just want to bite. I just want to bite it. It's too good. When I brought this up to the register, the guy was like, oh my gosh, I love that, he said. I say it like I'm reading you a story. I love that, he said. Marcella, a Raggedy Ann story. So this is more modern. I think it's from the 90s. 1999. So it's still considered vintage, but clearly it was a reprint of an old story. But this book feels like it's never even been opened. And it is absolutely stunning. Do I say stunning too much? If there are words I say too much, I need you to tell me. I try to have a vast vocabulary, but it doesn't always work out for me. I need a thesaurus next to me while I do my hauls. Oh, Santa's in here, you guys. Santa. It's funny, when I watch these videos back to make sure they're okay, I can hear my chair creaking the whole time, and it aggravates the heck out of me. I don't know what it does to you guys, but it's creaking right now. I found this piece of artwork, an 8x10 stork, right? Stork? White heron? We have blue herons here. This was made in 2005. The packaging is a mess, so I'm going to repackage it. But I took it out to make sure that the print was not a mess, and it's not. It's very well done. Coloring is great. I'm really digging orange and blues together. This is a little embarrassing because this is one of those like panel floral pieces, and you know, they're a dime a dozen, probably at Target. This was probably originally at Target or something. And I just still wanted to put it up in my house. I love florals so much. I love them so much. It was $1, guys, okay? Don't be mad. The Pokey Little Puppy, of course. The ABC Bunny. That'll go in my shop. My vintage bookshop. An alphabet book. Okay, these I'm super excited about. How are we doing on time? This is the longest haul ever. I should have told a story by now. Want me to tell a story? Okay. I did like 8 to 10 takes of this video, and in one of them I already told this story. But then I had to delete the whole thing because the dogs were going haywire while I was telling the story. But when I was talking about my father-in-law's statues that we inherited, I also told you the story. Well, I haven't yet because I deleted it. But I'll tell you now that my father-in-law was an anesthesiologist, and I never met him. He died when my husband was 11. and he was one of 2 anesthesiologists in our city. And when I was born in 1973, the day I was born, my husband was 8 months and he was 1 day shy of 8 months old. And my mom had a C-section, and the anesthesiologist who was there when I was born was my husband's father. So we met on that day, and my husband likes to say, like, he saw me as a baby and was like, I want that one for my son. May she grow up to marry my son, or something like that. I don't know. He tries to be romantic about it. But I think it's beautiful because I never did get to meet him, but I did get to meet him. So, yeah. And by all accounts, he was an amazing man. Like, so many accounts. From patients to neighbors to anyone I've ever talked to who knew him just said the most favorable things. I've never heard anything unkind about him whatsoever. So, I'm glad I got to meet him. Okay, I told you a story. Now, wait till you see these. So they stink a little, and I need help from you guys. I gotta get the, like, attic smell out of them, but they're paintings, and so I'm not sure how to do it. Here's one. Oh my God, does it stink like attic. There's no mold or anything on it, but they're signed, by W. Britt, B-R-I-T-T. So here's one. And here is the other. I love the flowers in here because of course I do. So I believe these are reproductions of famous, 2 pieces of famous South American art. But I'm not certain. After I bought them, I saw one that looks kind of like this. I saw just an art piece that looked very much like this. So I want to say these might be reproductions by this painter. They're on board. You know, they're on art board. Canvas board. Yeah, canvas board. So, aren't they amazing? I kind of want to keep them, but I could be talked either way. But I need to clean them, and I don't love the frames. They could easily come out and be reframed. Okay, what else do we have? This I got for me, just to put letters in and things, you know, just to organize. I think it was 50 cents. So, okay, ready for the 119-year-old book? Okay. Okay, let me take the sticker off. Oh, this is a good sticker. This is the kind that comes off nicely, which is unusual for Goodwill. So this was Goodwill in Topsom. I had to take my son to a doctor's appointment 2 hours away in Portland, and I said, please, can I stop at a Goodwill? My favorite one in Topsom, and I'm so glad he was cool with it. Around the World with Captain Parker. Okay, so this says, to Russell and Allison from Grandma Hudson, Merry Christmas 1902. So there was actually a book plate, like a gifting plate inside of the book. But then, I should have like white gloves on right now, I feel like. So, look at this. There's a lot to read right here. But this is the good captain, apparently. No, this is not the good captain. This is members of the North End History Club who accompanied Captain Parker on his trip around the world. Then it says everywhere they went. So our jolly trip around the world with Captain Parker, or I should hold this up. Or the Lucky 13 and their long voyage of discovery in search of knowledge. They visited, oh, this is a long list. They visited everywhere. And it says, including a brief history of the countries visited from the earliest time to the present day, wonderful sights, queer and quaint peoples, their habits, customs, etc. And I know the plate right inside here. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I found this. I cannot believe. So this is full of plates and I'm so afraid to break this. Illustrations and photos. I mean, the binding is in excellent condition, but I don't want to ruin that. So I was told there's a plate in here of Queen Victoria that's highly prized. I looked up comps for this book, and I cannot find them. I found one on here it is. I found one on WorthPoint, but I don't have a subscription, so I don't know what it last sold for. But binding, great condition, everything. Did I show you the copyright page? It was made in 1902, for sure. I know I looked it up. I mean, I saw it with my own face. And they went to Turkey. I want to read that. I'm so afraid to read this, though. 1902. So it says, entered according to Act of Congress in the year 1902 by D.Z. Howell in the office of the Librarian of Congress at Washington, D.C., USA. I have never seen that as a copyright. But I might not have... I've held books from the 1800s before. I just don't remember that. So yeah, but look, yeah, the cover is just... The captain's pointing. Starboard ahead! Is that even a thing? Ahead starboard. I could go out to the porch and literally find boxes of more stuff to show you, but I'm gonna let that be another haul video because I think we've seen enough right now. So I mean, owls, pirates, captains, naked ladies, coffee mugs, the Santa I've always wanted, doggy diapers, misfit art clowns. We did a lot today, guys. Vera Bradley bag. Yeah, we did a lot. Wait, is that? Nope, that's not another thing. Oh, those paintings of native kiddos. We did great. We did awesome, guys. So I'm going to leave it here because I think this is probably about an hour long now. I don't know. And then I will make another one. And I'll leave you with, let's see, Sunday I should be having a live sale with Lilac's Vintage Life. I think it's like 2 a.m. right now. Let me check. Let me check what time it is. Oh, nope. It's 1. Lilac's Vintage Life. Sunday, a live sale with her, my girl, my new best friend, is what I told her. And then Friday with Vintage Uprising Texas. Then next Sunday with Daniel from Tacky Is Me. So, and then Gina and Kat and I are talking about, that might be next Wednesday. I need to make a calendar for all of this and post it on Instagram or on the community page of my YouTube channel. So I will do that. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. I hope 2 stories was enough. It's really all I had in me tonight. And I will, let me see if I have any other story. Just that my son is doing really well in basketball. My dog has an overbite, my puppy, that I need to get fixed. So we're working on that. And let's see. My son played up yesterday played up for varsity, and he was so excited. He was grinning like a Cheshire cat, so that's happy news. My husband's on vacation next week, so that means we're gonna take the boat out, and I love taking the boat out. I'll make some videos of that. You can see some of my boating videos in other playlists too, if you ever wanted to. So that's it for stories, I guess, and updates. I do have a mug sale that's coming up, and I should make another pottery sale because I certainly have plenty of pottery. And again, I love you guys, and thank you so much for your support and for chatting with me in the groups and sending me emails and just being so stinking kind that sometimes it literally makes me cry, for real. And they're such good people. They're more good people than not, right? So take care of one another and take care of yourself. I love you so much. Bye for now.